Somewhere inside your product, right now, there is a piece of code that nobody at your company has ever met. Nobody chose it. Nobody checked it. It arrived as a dependency of a thing Dave installed on a Tuesday because a blog post told him to, and it has had commit access to your customers' data ever since. Annex A.5.21. Managing Information Security in the Information and Communication Technology Supply Chain. That is the official title. The standard writes part of it as an abbreviation, and I'm going to say the whole mouthful out loud every single time. Because if I have to suffer, so do you. Here's what the control actually asks for. Processes and procedures shall be defined and implemented to manage the information security risks associated with the supply chain of information and communication technology products and services. Notice the verb manage, not eliminate, not avoid, not achieve total visibility into every line of code in your stack, which is not a thing that any organization on this planet has ever done, including the ones selling you tools that claim otherwise. Now, people confuse this one constantly, so let me draw the line properly. Annex A Control 5.19 is Information Security in Supplier Relationships. Annex A Control 5.20 is addressing information security within supplier agreements. Annex A Control 5.22 is monitoring, review, and change management of supplier services. Those three are about the suppliers you actually know, the ones you sign something with, the ones who send you invoices. Annex A Control 5.21 is about your supplier's suppliers and their suppliers. It is the control about depth, not breadth. It is about the fact that your security posture is not a wall around your company. It is a chain, and it goes down further than you have ever bothered to look. Let's use Dave. Dave works at a 12-person software company. He is head of engineering, head of security, head of the office plants, and the only person who knows the password to the domain registrar. Dave has 4 suppliers he can name from memory: his cloud host, his payments provider, his email sender, his error tracking tool. Dave also has however many hundreds of packages his log file is quietly admitting to. He has a container base image he did not build. He has a build pipeline that pulls fresh things from the internet every time somebody merges a change. And his email provider has sub-processors. Plural. Dave has never gone through that list. Dave did not know that list existed. So Dave has 4 suppliers and a supply chain. Those are extremely different numbers, right? 3 ways this actually hurts you, not theory, categories of failure that happen on a boring regular basis. Failure 1, the compromised dependency. A maintainer of some small unglamorous package gets their account taken over. Or the maintainer simply gets tired because they have been giving away free work for 9 years and hands the project to a friendly stranger who offered to help adorable. A new version gets published with something nasty in it. Your build pipeline pulls it automatically at 2:30 in the morning because you told it to always take the latest patch version, because you're a responsible engineer who likes staying up to date. The attack vector is your good habit. Failure 2, the critical sub-supplier you did not know existed. Your monitoring vendor quietly routes data through a third party. Your payments provider depends on one identity verification service. Something goes wrong at a company whose name you have never once typed, and suddenly you're down, or worse, your customer's data has been somewhere you never told them it would go. And when they ask you where their information went, I'll find out is not an answer. It is a confession. Failure 3, provenance. This is the one nobody enjoys. Where did that component come from? Is it genuine? Is that container base image the one you think it is? Or a helpful copy somebody uploaded with a very similar name? Is the third-party script on your marketing website, the one the growth person added, still doing what it did last year? You do not control it. It runs in your customers' browsers wearing your domain name like a borrowed jacket. So what does right size look like for 12 people? Not a supply chain security program. Not a dedicated function. Not a 40-page policy that says the word holistic. Bless, you are 12 people. If you gold plate this, you will not maintain it. And an unmaintained control is worse than no control, because now you're also lying in your documentation. What good looks like at your size is roughly 5 things. 1. A list. What technology products and services do you depend on, and which ones would genuinely hurt if they went bad? That list ties straight into Annex A.5.21, Inventory of Information and Other Associated Assets. You probably have it already. 2. Provenance for your code, pinned versions, a lock file that is actually committed, automated alerts when a dependency has a known problem, which is Annex A Control 8.8, Management of Technical Vulnerabilities, doing half your job for you. Crucially, a written rule about what happens when one of those alerts fires, because the alert is not the control. The response is the control. 3. Push the requirements downward in writing. Your supplier agreements should say that your suppliers pass your security requirements to their sub-suppliers, and that they tell you who those sub-suppliers are. That is Annex A Control 5.20 doing the heavy lifting. 1 paragraph. You do not need a legal team. You need a paragraph. 4. A named human. Dave. 5. A cadence. 30 minutes once a quarter in the calendar, where somebody actually goes through the list and asks what changed. If it is not in the calendar, it is not a process. It is a wish. Now, is this control new in 2022? No. And you will hear people say it is. It existed in the previous version of the standard, tucked away at the back of the supplier section, where roughly nobody applied it properly. What the 2022 revision did was renumber it, restate it, and drag it into the daylight at exactly the moment the whole industry discovered that its foundations were made of volunteer, maintained packages and hope. One more thing. Do not try to mark this one as not applicable in your statement of applicability, unless your company buys no technology whatsoever and runs on parchment. An auditor is going to ask you a very simple question. Show me how you know what is inside your product. If the honest answer is a shrug, you have found your gap. Here's my dare, and it takes 20 minutes. Open your dependency list. Pick one package at random, ideally one you have never heard of. Find out who maintains it, find out whether that is one person, find out when it was last updated. Go and find your email provider's sub-processor list and count how many organizations are on it. 20 minutes, that is it. You will either sleep fine tonight, or you will finally understand why this control exists. Either result is a win. Only one of them is comfortable.